Hi, my name is Piyush Agarwal. I'm founder of the company named The Installers. This is the first time I've taken part in India FunFest. My experience is really great from having such a great mentor like Mr. Nalin, and who helped us a lot in understanding the ecosystem of the startup India. And then really hats off to the entire team of IFF to organize such a big magnitude event. Thank you. Yeah. Hi, good morning. My name is Piyush Agarwal. I am founder of the company The Installers. I am from Hyderabad and I'm seeking 1 crore of investment for 5% equity of my company. So as you all have seen the video, The Installers is India's first and only professional installation company in India. Can we go to the next slide? So problem solving is very clear, from an unorganized and unprofessional market, we have made it more organized and more professional market. Next slide, where we have made it a very end-to-end, end-to-end to the customer. Next slide, please. Yeah, starting from the site survey. So a supervisor start from a site survey, give a plan, give the measurements to the customer, give the quotation, and once the plan, everything is done, we do the installation, and then after installation, we do 1 year of warranty. So, that end-to-end proposition to the clients. So we are presently there in 5 cities, Hyderabad being the head office, Bangalore, Kolkata, Pune. Pune, we just started 6 months back. Delhi, we just started this month. We have served more than 10,000 clients, and we are having a value proposition in 7 verticals, wallpaper, wooden flooring and all. Value proposition, if you really see, we are certified from India WIA, that is Wall Covering Installer Association, based out of US. We are a B2B company. Our major clients are, importers, manufacturers, and project management companies. So we are tied up already with Welspun. Welspun is just invested more than 1,000 crore of investment for their flooring business in Hyderabad across India. We are their service partners. So with the Greenply for the wallpaper industry and other online businesses and also the importers like Marco Polo, Mikasa, Ego Wallpaper and all. Next slide, please. So if you see the landscape, we have direct competition with the freelancers who has been working in the industry, who are again unprofessional, and indirect competitor, if you see, it's Urban Clack. We are in very niche into the interior product installation segment only. Yeah, next slide, please. So expansion plan, if you really see, as we are there in the expansion plan is to be there in all the tier 1 cities and then the tier 2 cities, and also to grow the revenue, we want to tie up with the freelancers, because currently we are just having our own 180 people who are working only for us. But the expansion growth, we want to be, tie up with freelancers and also extending our product line like modular furniture installation or blind installation or many more interior product installation we can get into. Yeah. So this is the financial position for us. 18-19 September 2018 we have started the company. So 40 lakh we have achieved, and 19-20 last year we have achieved 3.3 CR revenue with a 46 lakhs profit after tax. So investment, I'm seeking for 1 crore for the 5% of the company, and that too divided into 2 years. This year we are asking for a 40 lakh of investment, and next year 56 lakh of investment. Basically majority on the growth of the company and getting more skilled people. Next slide, please. This is about me. So I work with prior. I work with Wipro. I was handling the South Indian region. These are my feature projects. These are our own projects which we have executed. These are our own images from the sites. Next slide, please. So these are the brands which we have already served. Yeah, these are the brands which we have already served. Oyo, again, Oyo, we are the largest partner for us, wherein we have done all the townhouses across India, and you can see all from consumer to corporate to hotels, everyone we have served basically. Yeah, that is from me. Over to Nalin, sir.
Piyush.
Yes, sir.
If you can stop the screen share, the host. Piyush, you're a single founder, right?
Yes, sir.
You didn't find somebody, or nobody wants to work with you?
No, sir. I started, this was my idea. I started from scratch, and then the growth happened so wisely. I did not find someone who can, add on to this company in the journey right now. And now we have grown to 3.3 CR, though I love to have one more founder in the company, but it should be a strategic founder for sure.
Are you married?
Yes, sir, I'm married.
Good, you found time for that.
So I'm married 7 years. Yes, sir.
Okay. So you have cash revenue, right? You declared it to us in advance. What is the total cash revenue?
The cash revenue is approximately 1.5 CR, sir. So total, if you see the revenue of the entire company, should be 5 CR for the last year.
Okay. And what gives the investor confidence that you won't do these dirty tricks again?
Sir, for me, I started this company just objective to see whether this is successful business or not. For me, it was more to prove. So what happened is, in that way, I did not thought of going through proper GST way. But yes, now I have already started the process of converting to a private limited. With everything will happen through GST. It is nothing which we're gonna do with cash. That is for sure.
Vijay.
So, firstly, you built you built a pretty strong revenue base in very short time. Congratulations on that. So the question I have for you is, unsurprisingly, your revenue has suffered a steep loss during the COVID period over the last 4 months or so. From about 25-26 lakhs of monthly run rate, it's come down to about 7 lakhs. So, have you thought about how you're going to deal with what is your post-COVID recovery strategy or a growth strategy? Have you guys talked about it? And will you be focusing on different industries if the recovery takes longer than you assume?
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Firstly, I agree, because the 2 months, the entire lockdown of the country, we had suffered. That's the revenue loss which we basically had. But if you really see June, which was a complete month we worked for, and barring the Pune market, which is still in the lockdown, nothing is happening. Bangalore, Hyderabad, major business what we're doing it. So we are still achieving a 40-50% revenue, what I see, and covering that how we can grow. Yes, we are also looking for growing our verticals. We are getting into modular furniture industry. Why? Because China, people are not importing furniture from China now, so they're more dependent on India as a furniture business. So we are also want to expand ourselves into the modular furniture installation business basically. So I see that number getting adjusted with those verticals adding up.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Over to the investors, please.
Yes, and can I be made a co-host, please, so that I can see whose questions are coming? Dhyanu, you want to go ahead?
Yeah. So I have two basic questions. First, what is your net margin? I mean, what will be your EBITDA if you have that much of revenue?
So EBITDA is somewhere around 14-15%, sir, of the company. 15% is the EBITDA.
Are you sure about that? I mean,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And what's the gross?
Gross will be somewhere around 20%. Yes, 20%, sir.
So only 6% are the expenses, you are saying?
So I'll just break the numbers for you. Basically, when I do 100 rupees of business, 50 rupees goes to the installer, 50 rupees go to installer, 20 rupees go for the office expenses and the management level team what we have, and then 10 rupees go for the material what we use for the installation. So basically 20 rupees is what is left to us usually, and then the tax portion of it.
Second thing, let's assume you won a lottery.
So your voice is not audible to me, sorry.
You won a lottery of $1 billion.
Yes, sir.
And you are now left the country. Can your company run without you?
Yes. So, sir, I am working towards that only because today I'm in Hyderabad. I'm having 5 branches today. So we are also launching our mobile app. We are in 1 month we're gonna launch, wherein entire communication will happen seamlessly through a technology per se. So we are working on that, and today I sitting here, I don't look entirely up to Bangalore and everything. They have managers there who are looking after that. I just as a founder come in and understand where are the glitches are, and we are working towards a module wherein everything will happen to a technology per se, seamless technology. So I feel yes, the company will work even if I'm on a leave for a month or two, basically.
Leave for a month or two, then that can. So what's the exact tech play you're doing in the company? Just communication channel or what?
So sorry, your voice is breaking to me. I don't know.
Is there any particular tech play in your company, or it's just the communication channel?
As if now there is no tech today, no tech. It's purely from the communication person. But yes, what we are trying to build is so that the customer might
I'm
need to be
asking for future.
Sorry, sir.
I'm asking for future. I'm asking
Your
for
vision.
future.
Do you have a vision? You have a tech play.
Technology vision.
Sir, I want to. Why? Because today when we grow, when we do so much of business or revenue, it's very difficult to track. So what if we have everything on a technology per se, where customer can track everything, he is having everything, all the communication.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Yes.
That's fine. Need a co-founder in technology.
Any other questions from investors? You can unmute and ask by getting onto video or raise your hand. Pranam.
Hi, Piyush. Thanks for your presentation. A very quick question. Can you tell me a little bit about your pricing model across different product categories?
Yes, sir. So if I say like wallpaper and wooden flooring are the two major cash cow for the company. So wallpaper we charge 10 rupees square feet per roll, wherein wallpaper cost starts from 100 rupees square feet. So 10% of the cost is 10 rupees is a standardized rate for what we charge, sir. And wooden flooring is same again, 10 rupees square feet for the laminate, which is the 80% of the market.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions?
And I just want to add, if I can, sir, can I add?
Sure.
So apart from the installation, we're also doing a value add proposition, like, we are selling accessories, wooden flooring accessories to the customers, which is the end-to-end proposition to the customer, basically. That's also one more revenue model which we're looking into.
What's the margin in that?
Margin, that is again 20-30%, sir. Why? Because we directly take from the manufacturer, and as we are doing an end-to-end service, we add our 30% margin to that.
I had a question, Piyush. I wanted to ask if you see Urban Clap as a potential exit strategy. Could they be somebody who would buy you out?
Yes, sir, definitely. Because just to give a small example, just 6 months, not 6 months, there was one company, very niche company in Hyderabad, like Urban Clap. They already approached us, but they were very small, and I did not like the ideology of them. So that is definitely an exit strategy we can have, wherein Urban company can take over. Because what we are doing, they're not doing it.
Right, but can they do it easily? Like, they would only want to buy you when they cannot compete, or they don't want to compete with you, rather. But can they do it?
Basically, yeah, so basically I will say the proposition what we give, Urban company just, they are having freelancers wherein customer give, we are a B2B company, they are B2C. B2B in the sense there are a lot of interaction needs to happen, wherein from site survey to 1 year warranty we give. Basically, if there is any issue next 1 year, we do free of cost service for within 24 hours. That is our commitment level. So Urban companies methodology and our methodology is a bit different, but yes, they will definitely look this if they want to add on the kitty, why not? Because it's a very big market of interior business which are not doing it. They're just into painting and
differently. Do you have any strategic partners right now who can become potential exits, like IKEA, because you're in Hyderabad?
Yes. Welspun, so I'll say Welspun. Welspun have just now invested 1,000 crores in Hyderabad for their flooring business. We are the service partner across India. They're already looking us in a very big strategic. Basically, they want to join us across India. So they are asking us to have more branches, so that for them it become more easier to one point of contact for entire India business, basically. So they're very much looking into it.
And what would you say is your biggest obstacle right now? What's stopping you from growing, and what would be your biggest obstacle?
So I will say again, sir, as first thing Nalin sir said, I am the guy. I need some strategic investor. I'm here looking for a strategic investor who can guide me in not the money for sure, but more of guiding force, who can guide to bring this company in a more standardized way, in a more SOPs, and we can grow in a very proper way, basically. So I am growing as per my, in last 1.5 2 years, going into 5 cities, it's as per my. But if someone comes and guides me, yes, we can take this to 10 folds of this company. Why not?
Any other questions?
Does anybody have interest in making an offer?
So Piyush, we don't have an offer from this panel. We'll continue working with you, and later in the day, if anybody has interest in speaking to you one-on-one, we'll fix those meetings.
Thank you,
so
sir.
much, Piyush.
Thank you.
Thank you, Piyush. All the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Hi, I'm Piyush Agarwal. I am founder of the company The Installers. India Fund Fairs was an amazing experience for me because this is the first time I'm coming for the investment round. And from the mentor like Nalin sir, the way he explained us, and coming in front of so many investors, that too very good names. So it was really a very good experience for a founder like me to come and experience. Though I was not got any offer from the investors, but I'm taking away a lot of learning and experience from this India Fund Fest. Thank you very much.